Thought I'd start this video off by showing where we camped for our last night in the high Uintas after coming off Dead Horse Pass. We decided that we would stay at Ledge Lake, but there were people there, and so we went a little bit further and stayed at a stream where you can see where it's circled there under campsite. And from this campsite we left the next morning and zoom in. You can see the creek that we were camped by, and right there where that arrow is where this picture comes from. If we zoom back in, you'll see that arrow on the right of your screen. That's where we had our last dinner together on the Highline Trail. And you can also see behind us there the trees that are burned. This occurred from a fire a couple years ago, and we will see throughout the rest of our time in this basin, which is about another 7.5 miles, all the trees are burnt. So I didn't take a lot of pictures during that time, neither did anybody else. Next picture that I'm going to show, it's going to be of the section between where we are camped and to the intersection where the Jack and Jill Trail go off to the north and the Highline Trail kind of goes a little bit south. Between the campsite and Jack and Jill and the Highline Trail intersection, that's about 1.5 miles from the campsite to that section. Now the reason I'm showing you this is there was discussions online about and videos where people have chosen either Jack and Jill or Highline Trails, and what we did is we got, and the reason for that, by the way, is because of the fire. They say the lower section or the Highline Trail was heavily damaged, and that the trees are down on the trail. They haven't gone in and cut up any of the trees, so the trail's hard to find. We briefly discussed amongst us which way we should go, Jack and Jill or Highline. And because we had gone down the Highline the entire past 7 days, we didn't want to vary off of that, so we decided we would take that route. When I got home, I looked at this area that we contemplated and to see what the difference would be as far as elevation. So looking at the map here at the top middle, what's circled in blue, you may or may not be able to see this as I zoom in, but it's 10,500 feet. And then if you go to the end of where Jack and Jill and Highline Trail meet, at the end of it there's also a circled blue area, and that says 10,500 feet as well. So if you look at the Highline Trail where it starts with Jack and Jill, it says 10,900 feet. And if you follow the Highline Trail down to the Rocky Creek, it's 9,800 feet. So you've dropped 1,100 feet. And then you come out of that and go up, up, up. It just kept going up and back up to 10,500 feet. So that made it kind of tough, and especially when you're jumping over logs and you're in a burned section, that half the time you can't find the trail. Fortunately, Matt and I had GPSs. Now if you look at the top section to that 10,500 feet, you'll see that it only dropped 400 feet to there, and it's pretty much 10,500 feet all the way to that other 10,500 feet at the end. So even though the Jack and Jill Trail was a mile and a quarter longer, a mile and a half maybe, that might have been a better, if you didn't want to have a huge descent and then have to go back up again, that might be a better choice. I'm glad we did what we did, because we could say we did the Highline Trail the entire way. But if I were to do it again, I would probably take the Jack and Jill Trail just so I could compare the two. I'm back to our pictures now. Here's a picture of a burned section that we passed through, and you can see there's just no trail visible. This is almost up towards the pass, and this is as you're looking up it towards the pass that we're about to climb. And then this is the top of the pass with the markers showing the top. It had rained just before going up the pass, so we're a little cold. And there's the girls. And this is a friend that Athena met. She's checking out his backpack. As we get closer to the end of the trail, we start to see a few people. This is the first couple that we saw, and they had a dog. Later we see a few other people on the trail, but not many. After we made it over the pass, it was green trees, and then we came again through a burn section just before the trail's end. And here we are. We made it 110 miles later. Actually probably closer to 120 with all the side things that we did. But an exciting day. We made it.
I know you told your friend you're not okay, and tell me what's wrong and why you never said you felt that way. Guess you're trying to stay strong and fake a smile until I look away. But I've known you too long, it hurts to watch your blue eyes fade to gray as you fade away, as you fade away.
Yeah, I'm about to fade away, cause every time I wake up I feel like it's Monday. Something's going wrong with all the chemicals up in my brain. All of a sudden I don't look at anything the same way. Got a buildup of my thoughts sitting in an ashtray. I'm sorry that I'm so inconvenient, okay. Just let me be me and I'll stay out of your way. I can see the way you look at me, I'm such a disgrace. I never really asked to be brought into this place. You wanna love me? Well then baby I have a taste. All the highs and the lows, no you'll never be the same. I don't really wanna hurt you, but I can't control the pain. If you're sticking by my side, maybe we could be okay. Okay, maybe you could be the change I need today. I promise that I've never felt this way. I really hope that you will choose to stay through all the pain.
I know you told your friend you're not okay, and tell me what's wrong and why you never said you felt that way. Guess you're trying to stay strong and fake a smile until I look away. But I've known you too long, it hurts to watch your blue eyes fade to gray as you fade away, as you fade away.